I did it. Look at this. Look at all you people here. Can you all see me all right? Can you all hear me all right? I've had to change my camera. So hopefully this one won't this one won't come out, you know, when I'm on like USR, when I'm talking away. And as I'm talking, you know, the camera goes off. So fingers crossed this one won't do it. But thanks. Look at this. Shabby Geek, 2 years old. You would have thought it. Do you know what I mean? 2 years on YouTube already. I can't. It's weird. I can't. You know, it's gone so fast. You know, I was thinking about it, and I was talking to our sign. I was saying, I can't remember how I met people. I can kind of remember how I met people now, but we're so established, most of us, and we all talk like we're knowing each other for donkey's years, don't we? So, but anyway, I'm gabbing on. Thanks all for coming up. This is awesome. I appreciate it. I really do. Let's see who's here. Let's see. So we got Monkey Boys Toys. Cheers, buddy. Chasing 80s. Hello, Chris. Only One Kenobi. You'll never... Something. I can't work that out. Michael Brown. Well done, Shabby. Thank you, mate. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. Baz. Congratulations. Cheers, pal. Howie Gary's here. Never a dull moment at Shabby's. Congratulations. Thanks, mate. Honestly, we'll talk about that. What I want to do tonight is I'm going to put an invite in the chat so everyone can come in. Doesn't matter if you're coming for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if you're coming for 10 minutes or whatever. But I'd like to talk about our community, and I'd like to talk about, you know, how we all met and the videos we make. And it doesn't have to be YouTubers. You know, I've met so many people, like I've said before, that have, you know, Twitter and have Instagram, and they're just as big a part of this community as the YouTubers are. You know, they've all got collections that we all know them. So when the invite goes up, honestly, I would love it if you came on and you know, said hello and just talk for a couple of minutes. That'd be awesome. It really would. Hi, Jason. Lovely to see you, my friend. Wash hands. Jonathan. Hi there, Shabby. Congratulations on your 2 years. Oh, mate, I'm nervous about doing this too because it's so funny. I can never shut the France up, like I've said before. But I'm very lucky because I have two lads with me, Matt and Tez. And, you know, it's when you do it on your own, I think this is only the second time I've ever started a live stream on my own. I did the first test. And obviously Aussie night was different because there was about 9-10 of us on. But this is so weird to me because it's like you have to talk and then you're waiting for somebody else to talk to you. Because like when you're on USR, you feed off each other, don't you? Or you feed off the chat. So hopefully there'll be some good chat tonight so I can carry on talking. Oh, man. Thank you so much, Connor. Thank you so much. Hi, David. Congratulations. Cheers, my friend. I really appreciate that, pal. Yep, showtime. Hi, Delvian. I know, I think, though, that's the thing. I can't believe it. Well, we just did 5 nights at Shabby's. We did gifts and so forth. And I'll talk again about the people in our community, like I said, later on. But I think if you watched Fridays and you saw the way Suki was in that video, I think the girls were just tired. It's hard work doing those 5 nights. They're fun and I love doing them. So I thought this week, it's quite a busy week live streaming because I thought I'll do this week instead of a video, really. I just wanted to say thanks to you lot. I mean, you know, the gifts that come in, and the reason why Shabby Geek's been going for 2 years is people like yourselves. It's people like you that make me get up and laugh and joke and get the kids involved, and Jen when she wants to get involved, you know. But that's why we do it, because, you know, if not, I mean, I'd still probably make them anyway, knowing me. But because we have, you know, there's people there that, you know, like these lovely comments I'm getting now, and people that watch it, you really keep us going. So I'm really enjoying doing it. It's good fun. It really is. Hi, Happy. Nice to see you, pal. What the France indeed. Congratulations, Shabby. Cheers. Well, I do it like I was saying, because thanks, Kat. I was going through my videos and, you know, you check the comments and stuff like that. And it said that we started, when did it say? We started Shabby Geek in, like, was it the end of July? Something. And I thought, oh, right. So it's August. And I thought, I'll do a 2-year stream just to thank you lot, you know, and get you all involved. And you can come on and talk about your own stuff and your own collections and your own channels and that kind of thing. So I know 2 years already. It's weird, isn't it? Because most of you in this chat have been with me since day one, since the Pallyboy days. You know, there's so many names that I see in this chat, and I'm like, wow, you know, we've known each other for a long time now. We really have. I mean, and I was doing the Pallyboys, what was it? I can't remember now, but a couple of months before I even started the channel. So yeah, we've been knowing each other a long time. Hi, Orlando. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Good old Si. Hiya, pal. Sean Solo. I tell you, I say it every time, but I'll say now you're on. You riding that llama is the best thing on the tubes. It's one of those things you could just watch constantly. I love it to pieces. Good old Salacious for making that. But thank you, Sean. Thanks for coming in, my friend. I really appreciate it. Like one of the new boys that's joined us over recent months. Nice to see you. And this is what it's all about for me. You know, all those lads that have got to know each other, but also all the new lads and the new ladies that want to come in. You know, we have a massive welcome mat, don't we, in our community, and everyone's welcome. So cheers, like, I appreciate it. Like, attack is back. Hi, Des. Oh, cheers, mate. See, good old Des as well. There's so many people here. Wow, 40 people watching it. Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's weird to me, this. It's wow. Hi, Gerard. Nice to see you, buddy. Oh, thank you, my friend. You know, it's funny that I was looking at Patreon. We just got a couple more as well. And I'm not going to say names. I put it on my videos, and maybe people might not want me to say or not. But thank you so much. I mean, I'm a father of four. Do you know what I mean? We have our own business and this and that. So sometimes going out and spending a lot of money on the channel is quite hard to do because, you know, I suppose being a collector, you'll probably think like yourself. Sometimes it can be a bit selfish, can't it? Because the money you get or the things you buy is literally for you, innit? You're not sharing it. We act like we do. Oh, yeah, Jen loves this. I think Jen's been in this toy room twice since we moved here. Do you know what I mean? So that Patreon, it comes in so handy for me. I mean, it really does. At the end of the month, you know, our style have helped us, and the lads will send stuff in, which to me, like I said in my 5 nights videos, that's overwhelming for me, what people send in. I always choose my words carefully. I make sure I don't want it ever to sound like I'm hinting. Do you know what I mean? I don't want it ever to sound like, oh, I need this, or I'll never, ever, ever expect anything off anybody. So for people to send stuff in, wow, and people to join the Patreon, I mean, it's just, it helps out. It really does, because every part of that money I put back into the channel. You know, I buy stuff for me and Lucy to, or Jen or Suki, whoever wants to do the video that week, to come in and help us out. And, you know, I get stuff like the equipment, like the camera, for example, the new camera, bought on Patreon. So, I mean, thank you all so much. I'm a person that really appreciates it. I really do. You see this? Right. It's all right when I've got 2 other people next to me because I can, you know, but when I'm on my own, no, they're not that. But listen, my boys, we're just going through one of those periods. Do you know what I mean? It's just a 27-year period, but it's just a period in. Oh, I am Miriam. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, the Mark. It's funny that because I got rid of Mark Shabby Geek because everyone's calling me Shabby anyway, and I've been established this Shabby and blah blah blah. So I just thought I'll get rid of the Mark, and it's now Shabby Geek, and I think it's worked as well because ever since I did it, my sub count is not brilliant. I mean, I'm on 772, 73, which is awesome. I've made 160 videos, so I can't complain. I'm not complaining. I mean, I think for the amount of videos we've made, for the amount of subs we've got, I couldn't be happier. Thank you so much. But ever since I took the Mark off and just left it at Shabby Geek, I don't know. It tends to, I don't know whether people find it easy or not. So, but yeah, call me Mark, call me Brian, call me Baby Cakes. I'm not. Cheers, Dick. And it's people like yourselves, you know, all these other YouTubers that, and you'll know it as well if you started the same time as me. And again, I know a couple of people, but I don't want to say any names just in case I miss somebody out, because you all know who you are. You've been with Shabby since the beginning, but people like this lad right here and like Bosk, you know, to help us out, and Usual Mike and Retro Blasting in my case. I mean, I've got to be honest, he's been a lovely bloke with me. He's a really nice fella. But then people to take the time out, you know, and Toy Ploy coming on USR, that kind of thing. And I don't want to make it out like I'm saying names. Oh, yeah, look at these. I'm just talking a bit bigger than what we are. Do you know, in some cases, a lot bigger. But for them people to to welcome us in and to help us out and to give us advice and, you know what I mean, to make us feel like we're part of something. That's awesome, man. I mean, that to me, that's everything. Naomi, I know who this is. Hello, Suki. So everyone say hello to Suki. And again, if we're talking about the 2 years as Shabby Geek, I couldn't do it without Suki. Suki's done every video, bless her. You know, all the camera work, all the close-ups. And don't get me wrong, there's sometimes she's not, she don't want to do it. And like on Friday, I think you noticed on Friday, she wasn't a big fan of doing Fridays, but she's a legend, man. She's an absolute legend. You know, for her to take the time out at 15 and help her dad. So she's been doing it since she was 13, bless her. So she's absolutely fantastic. Cheers, Suki. My pal. Everyone's saying hello to each other. God, it's going so fast. No, I haven't got. Right, I'll tell them the story. I can see you, this Scottish lady right here, laughing at back in Blackpool, laughing her head off at the moment. There was one time we used to play, you know, play PlayStations when we were kids, Super Nintendo and stuff. Me and my three brothers would play it and all that. And when you were a kid, your mum would let you have your dinner in your bedroom, so you're still playing and so forth. So I'd have a sandwich and I'd balance it on my knee while I'm playing. Well, I'm talking 25 years ago, and they're still talking about it like I still do it now, you know. Hiya, Pete. Lovely to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. It's crazy to know that this channel. I know, Suki. I know. That's awesome. I know, Suki. Cheers, pal. Oh, cheers. Yeah. Look, this is the worst thing for me, and it happens on USR too. When I'm on, and when I can see myself right now, I look fine. It's not pixelated. It's not this. It's not that. And it's not until after the actual live streams I look back and I think, oh, what the France? Do you know what I mean? It don't look as good. As long as you can hear me and as long as I look all right, you know. Listen, I've been through internet things. I've been through camera things, and I'm not a tech person. I never have been a tech person. You ask Arsai, honestly, I didn't get a phone till I was in my 40s. That's no lie. I'm not a. You know, I didn't really need one. Jen had one, and so if she ever needed me, I'm right on that, you know. So, but yeah, hopefully it's working. Fingers crossed. I know, look at all these people here. This is amazing. 49, 50. Unbelievable. All right. Hey, I started having to wear glasses. Did you know that? I'll tell. Here's some, because you've all joined my live stream, I'll tell you some secrets. So about 2 months ago, I read the Star Wars books. You've seen them in my toy room. I read the Star Wars books. And about 2 months ago, and I'm like that, and I'm holding it there. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, I usually rest them on my belly, read my books. But I'm holding it there, and I'm like, what's going on? And I thought, oh, maybe I'm just tired, or maybe. And then the next night it happened, and so. But Jen went out and got me a pair of reading glasses, and I knew I've never worn glasses in my life, and she probably did it as if to say, I know he's not going to ask for him, so I'll just get him. And she got them, and now I'm reading back here, but it just comes on. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's like I said, I'm only 46, and I still feel about 21. So when she's bringing on these glasses, and I'm like, oh, much better. I tell you, age, it catches up, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much. This is what we want you to do. I mean, I never expected to make a YouTube channel ever. You know, I was just the same as everybody else. I've just watched I watched, you know, your usual mics and your Pixel Dans and your Boss Bounties. And I'd sit there working and I'd have them on in the background. I've always collected. But I was always a person that sat there. And then I remember one night I saw Matt and Darth Mark on. So they went, and I thought, two British lads, that's all right. I'll watch them. And I started to comment and so forth. And then they asked me to come on, and it went from there. And everyone was saying, "Oh, Shabby, you've got to make a YouTube video." And I was like, "Oh, I'm not sure." Do you know what I mean? It's like I've always been a show off. I've always laughed and joked, and if I go to a disco, I'm the first on, that kind of thing. I've always been a big tart for stuff like that. But I thought, I'm making a YouTube video, and I did. But what I said to myself was, if I make it, I want to do it my way. I want to do it so I can enjoy it. And 10, 15 years from now, when the kids are all grown up and when I'm an old bloke, I can sit back and I can be happy with the stuff I've made. You know, I can laugh. And, you know, my biggest person that laughs the most at me is me, really. And I don't mind shoving my shorts up to my nipples and dancing, you know. And it's never bothered me. Do you know what I mean? I just find it, that sort of thing, funny. And I've always said to you, like, if I can put a smile on one person's face by watching my videos, it means more to me than subs and views. It means that, you know, someone watches me and Suki and Lucy and this, you know, stupid jokes and sketches and Captain Shabby'S and all that sort of stuff that we do. It's worth it for me, you know. I've always said collecting can be lonely sometimes, you know. It's like me, if I didn't have you lot, where I live in North Carolina, I'd be stuffed. I'm in the middle of nowhere. You know, I'm like a crazy person, you know. So I'm just as appreciative of everything that you lot have done for me more than I've done for you. You know, you've welcomed me in, we've all become good friends. I mean, my Twitter messages and my Instagram and everything on me is always open. Anyone can get in touch with me and have a chat to me. And that's what I enjoy. That's my favorite thing I enjoy about this whole experience, is getting to know everybody and meeting everybody and welcoming everybody in. And I suppose that's why I've been so welcoming to everybody in the past. You've seen a couple of times, and again, I'm not trying to be big-headed when I say this, I'm not. When people say things like, oh, Shabby, if it wasn't for you, well, no, I disagree. If it wasn't for you, I'd feel the same. So I'm exactly the same way. It means a lot to me, you know, everyone getting on and chatting and talking and so forth. And we're going to have blips up the road and people don't spend as much time they used to do with other people, but it's awesome, isn't it? I really enjoy it. Best video you've loved of your 200 dead? Right, I'd probably say the Olympic video. And I was upset when we left the Pally Boys. I was upset. It hurt my feelings. You know, it was a shame because I really enjoyed doing it. But listen, I'm not going to go into why it happened and so forth. That's not why I'm in. I would never do that. But I left the Pally Boys and I was a bit upset. And I was thinking about, you know, do I really want to carry this on? Because I enjoy talking to everybody every week. You know, I enjoyed talking to the lads and I enjoyed meeting you lot and talking to you lot. And it felt like something was going to be missing. So it was Jen. Jen just said, you know, instead of being upset and doing this, why don't you make a video but come back in a biggish kind of way? Not really come back because I never left, but come back in a big way. So all my kids got involved with that one, which is rare because our Jude and Kobe, you know, they're not really ones for the videos, whatever. Lucy, you don't have to ask her twice, you know what I mean? She'll come in and do it. So my favorite video is that we went, there's a botanical garden kind of place just around the corner from us, and they've got all that stuff, you know, the football and it's a beautiful place to go. And we got there and it was dead, no one was there. So I thought, oh, we've got to do the Olympic track and the volleyball and the football. It was awesome. I loved doing it. But again, you know what I mean? And all my kids and our Jen got involved. I think that's my favorite video. That's my favorite. And the other thing is, even though that we were only just learning YouTube at the time, and you know, things about, like I said, I'm not a tech guy, and things about the camera and that's the kind of thing, it wasn't brilliant. But one of my favorites as well was 5 movie nights at Shabby'S with Jude and Suki and Jen. That if you actually listen to some of the jokes in that, and how my kids absolutely loved Romancing the Stone but hated Predator, it was honestly. So my 5 movie nights at Shabby'S, they were good ones too. But yeah, thanks for that question, mate. Oh, cheers, Eggo. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, I really do. Oh, yeah, we got to subscribe to Matt. What can you say about Matt and Tez? What can you say about them? I mean, I owe a lot to them, and they mean the world to me, both of them. And I think that's why USR works, because they were 3 completely different characters, you know. But we got to know each other. We spend a lot of time talking to each other. We've built something up, me, Matt, and Tez, that I'm really proud of. I'm really proud of USR. You know, and I've always said it's not just me, Matt, and Tez, it's all of us. We all make USR, don't we? Let's be honest. So, yeah, it's a big deal for me, USR. I love doing it. Right, I'm falling behind because I am going, oh, cheers, Keith. I hope so. I mean, I'll carry on making them. You know, I don't have a schedule on my videos. I'm a person. If something comes in my head and I think, oh, I'll do that, then I'll make one, you know. But usually I get at least 1 or 2 out a week, or if 1 or 2 every 2 weeks. Oh, cheers, Lobot. Yeah, it's learning though, isn't it? It's funny because you'll make a video, then you'll watch it back, and you get annoyed, don't you, if the sound don't look right, or the camera's shaking, or I like to do a lot of editing in my videos. I like to Someone said to me, and I don't know who it was. I can't remember. I don't know whether it was Red 5 or I don't know whether it was Vince. Somebody said to me, Shabby, you're like an old variety performance when we were kids, like an old variety show. It's corny jokes and this and that. I couldn't have had a bigger compliment. That's exactly what I wanted my channel to be like an old variety show. You know what I mean? So when whoever said it, I can't remember, but whoever said that, I was like, yeah, that's awesome for me. So I think if people are going to spend the time watching me, I want to do something. And like I said, I want to get it to a point where when my kids get married, I can say to their in-laws, watch this. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I embarrass my children with it and everything, but it's fun, isn't it? I mean, that's the thing. I mean, none of us are getting paid for this. You know, well, I suppose the big fellas are, whatever, but someone like me never came into this to think, how much money can I make and what can I have to this? And so I just came in having fun. And, you know, I just wanted to have as much fun as possible and laugh and joke. And because, you know, like I said, the best person who loves my videos is me. So, you know, oh, well, that's a lovely, lovely thing to say. You overwhelm me with how nice you are, because I still get humble. I was saying to Si, I'll be honest to you all, I'll be honest to you right now. I said to Si last night, I'm not sure whether I'll do this tomorrow. And Si's like, well, why not? I said, well, not necessarily anxiety gets in, but I get nervous because, and I hope I always stay like this. I hope I never get big-headed. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah, loads of people will show up, and I'll never get like that ever. If I had 5 people watching, I'd be happy. And there's what I think 52. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Oh, what Chris said. If I've missed anybody, I apologise. But with me gabbing, I'm going all the way. Sorry to you. Don't be daft. I know what you meant. Don't worry about it. Man, Andrew, keep on collecting. Another great channel. See, someone recently that we've just met and feels like we've known them forever, doesn't it? And they've got awesome channel and collection. They really have. There's one of them right now, Mr. Rowlands. Hi, Tez. And the way I do it, I don't really promote myself that much. You know, the way I work it out is, and I should really, because it's like I say, that's how you get bigger on YouTube and so forth. But one of the things I've never liked is this you sub for me and I'll sub for you. I don't think that works, because sometimes you'll have like 10,000 subs and 20 people watching your video. So it don't really make sense. How I like to work it out really is, when I get subs, I know they've found me. I know they've watched me. I know they've watched the video and they like to do it. I haven't convinced them to, you know what I mean? Like, oh no, you've got to sub to me and I'll sub to your channel and that kind of thing. So I like the way it just ticks over. And I think I'd wet myself if I got as, you know, woke up one morning and there's 2,000, 3,000 subs. I think I'd wet myself. I wouldn't know what to do, because I like to get to know my audience. And, you know, I suppose the bigger you get, the more negative responses you're going to get, the more people you're going to get that aren't that nice. And I'm very, very lucky. I mean, you know, I get a couple of dislikes here and there, but not a lot. But I don't have negative. I had one negative comment, and that was on my Black Series ones. And some guy said to me, why are you spending money on that plastic shit? You should be spending it on whores and booze. I agreed with him. But do you see what I mean? It was a guy that I don't know who he was and so forth. So I suppose, but that video with 1,200 views, which for me, 1,200 views, my world. I was like, what the France, you know? So let's have a look. Oh, Tez, that's Suki, by the way. That's is it Star Stable? That's what she plays, Star Stable. So that's who she is on Star Stable. Good old Suki. Oh, good. I'm glad. The more the merrier. I've said it 1,000 times, and if I've said it already, I apologize. I would hate for anyone to feel not welcome. It would break my heart. It really would. If there was somebody new that likes all of us, and we're very, very lucky. I mean, that's the thing. When we get new people on USR, I can confidently turn around and say, this chat, they're awesome to you. You know, all the videos that we watch, all the Instagram people that we follow, and we're very, very lucky. You know, you go into some, even parts of our community, they're not that nice to each other, or they've got stuff to say about each other and this and that. And so we're very, very lucky. We're very lucky. So I'm glad you're enjoying it, you know. 20 years. Cheers. Oh, I tell you, bake well talk. Here's another thing though too. Our Jen went to Food Line, which is like an American supermarket over here, and she found mincemeat, right? So she goes, you know, to make mince pies and so forth. And she said, "Oh, look what I found! After all these years, I found it." And she made it in her pastry. You can taste mince pies, but it wasn't mince pies. But bless her, you know, for her to find that and get us some, I thought this is awesome. So let's have a look. Hey, JD, how are you, buddy? Oh man, the response, you lot, honestly, the response is unbelievable. I think I am, because it gets to me. I am a big softie. And here's another thing too. I'll talk to you about that. You're gonna find this pathetic, but I'm asking you, because we're all roughly the same age. You know, there'll be some young uns, there'll be some, but we're all roughly the same age. Are you getting that thing now where everything's making you cry? Everything. It's like you'll listen to a song and you've got tears in your eyes, or you'll watch something, you've got tears, but something that's not necessarily emotional. Do you know what I mean? It's so pathetic. I'll be sat there drawing all of a sudden tears, and I'm like, but you say to yourself, what are you doing? Why are you getting so emotional? You know, there's nothing really to get. Honestly, it's happening to me. I'm getting old, man. I don't know. I'm falling apart. Well, yeah, probably will. Yeah, it's stuff like this. You know, you come and listen to my big behind rambling on. You know what I mean? There's nearly 60 people here. Yeah, it blows me away, Tez. It does. It blows me away. Oh, the thing is, Anthony, that Matt, he's like a dark horse, isn't it? Because you watch his videos and he's very pleasant and he's got a great way about him, and his videos are very professional and very done, and the way he does the camera and so. But then he'll come out with a line, won't he? He'll come out with something that me and Tess will go, what did he just say then? Like his growler or horse manure on his shoes and stuff. He's one of the, honestly, Matt is one of the funniest fellas I've met. That's me in stitches. But yeah, he's a good lad. He's good doing at USI. I mean, it's, you know, we've all made it something, haven't we? All of us, everybody watching, you know, the two lads that are on it. It's Kat's birthday. Happy birthday, Kat. Happy birthday. Wow. Oh, you see, this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying before. And then they come in and support me. What can you say? Everything I say is exactly true about these lads, isn't it? You know, they're always supportive, always. You know, and it's not just other YouTubers. These are good friends. These are really, really nice people. And I'm blown away. Hi, Starkiller. Nice to see you, pal. Right, so Suki's changed it, right? So, all right, Suki-san. Here's another one. Hello, mate. Oh, cheers. Yeah, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. You know, 2 years. It's weird. It's weird. It's flown by. And like I say, it says how many videos you've made underneath your thing. And he said, what was mine? I bloody can't remember now. I only looked this morning. He said, 167, something like that. And I was like, what? 167? I thought that. Is that all I've made? But then you look at the flip side and think, bloody hell, that's a lot in 2 years. You know, that's not bad at all. These people that do it every day, wow. I mean, that is commitment. I mean, that's why I'll never, ever dislike a video, ever. Even if I don't like the person that's on it, I will never dislike a video, because I know what that person's done to make that video, how hard it is. I mean, my videos are roughly, 7, 8 to 10 minutes, sometimes a little bit over, and it takes a long time to make them. You know, you're editing and your close-ups and you're doing this and doing that. So even with people on YouTube that you think, oh, they're all right, they're not that brilliant, I wouldn't dislike it, because I think I know how hard they've worked to do that. Yeah, baby cakes. Baby cakes. Oh, let's have a look. Saying hello to everybody. Hello, here's another good lad. Hiya, Mark. Yeah, I appreciate it. And that's, like I said, listen, if I'm on here for another 2 years and we've gone up by 50, brilliant. You know, as long as people watch us. Chris Mira once said to me, make your videos for the people that watch it, not for the people that don't. And that has stuck with me. That has stuck with me ever since he said it. And I thought, you know what? He's exactly right. You know, because you do at the start, don't you? You know, at the start of your YouTube channels and so forth, oh, someone's disliked it. You're like, oh, my life, who hates me? Or you're not getting the views you want. You're like, oh, why is no one watching them? But eventually, you I think it's all down to experience, isn't it? It's all down to, you know, every video you make, or every time you're in this sort of thing, you learn something every week about, you know, how it's worked, how it's done, and so forth. You know, and I'm a sensitive person. I'm a big softie, so, you know, I'm like, oh no, you know, and you sit there shitting yourself, don't you? Like, oh, I hope I've not upset somebody, or I hope I've not said. But no, you don't. Then you realise it could be anything. So yeah, if people want to dislike it, they dislike it. It doesn't matter to me. Suki's hand, wax on, wax off. Yeah, superstar Suki. She is a superstar. Cheers, Tez. Exactly, and you too. You as well. I mean, your YouTube channel is, oh, it's awesome. All those Valaverse figures and G.I. Joe figures you're doing, but you go in everybody's stream. You help everybody out. You know, I'll go and watch a Boss Bounty live stream. You're moderating. I'll go and watch a USR stream. You're moderating. It's people like yourself. And again, out of your own generosity, out of your own time, you know, to come and help us out. So a lot of credit goes to you too, my friend. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. I can't believe how many people are in this. Right, hang on. Let me just try and get down here as much as I can, because I don't know how long I'm going to go for, you see. What I'll do is I'm going to show you a couple of things that I picked up this week, and Vintage Dave has sent something. Oh, my life. And I didn't even know it came this morning, right before my live stream. So I'll show you that too. And then I'm going to invite people on. I'll put the link in the chat. And honestly, come on, just say hello, talk about stuff. You don't have to be, listen, you've watched me on YouTube for 2 years, and there's nothing professional about me. So don't sit there thinking, oh, I can't do that because of this, and, you know, my camera doesn't work and so forth. Have you watched Shabby for 2 years? I don't think my camera ever has worked. You know what I mean? So let's have a look. Oh, the lovely Helen. The lovely Mrs. DTM. Oh, now I will start. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. I'm all right, but yeah, don't say stuff like that, because I am, like I said, I'm going through a... I just can't believe it. You know, I was saying to our silent yesterday, of all the people that could show up, or, you know, even if only 10 come and I'm up to 60, me, shabby geek, you know, it's... So I appreciate that, but... Oh, I'm so daft. Right, anyway, thank you so much. Thank you. I really do, Helen. Cheers. Thanks a lot. Let's have a look. So big up Claire and Si, and same as Si. Si's coming to this, Annie, and he's showing off his artwork, and he's done them. I mean, what he did for Natalie at Forces of Light, and Connor, and Salacious, and Scuba. I mean, for him to share his talent like that and his artwork like that, that's what I mean. That's why I love it. I mean, my gifts through the week, astounding. Gifts from Australia, from England. Do you know what I mean? From around the corner. People just think, oh, Shabby will like that. Oh, I'll get this for Shabby. And I'm like, wow. I won't cry again, I promise. That can't be that, Helen. That can't be big time. Thank you, Vintage. Honestly, thank you so much. Let's have a look. It's for the homeless. Yeah. Gravy. He hates it, good he? He always sees his face when he's talking about gravy. He's like, merchant company. I do have a T Public, but I never did anything with it. Oh, bless you. OP, Jeff, and there's a couple others. They bought them, and Paul's Collectibles, our pal Paul, can't really remember anybody else, but they've bought some. And I think Steve-O got one as well. And it was weird watching the videos in there. What the France did. That was brilliant when OP sat there with his What the France hoodie on. But I'll do it up again. And I know it's... Yeah, I will. I'll probably do that. And like I say, in Red 5 Designs, they made me my design. So that avatar, you see, that was made by Red 5. I mean, they said, Shabby, we've done that for you. And I thought, wow. And all my graphics are done by Tez. I mean, I'm very, very lucky. Because like I told you, I'm not a tech guy at all. So for these lads to look after me the way they have, it's amazing. Hello, brother. Hello. Keep on. How are you? Gravy. Evening, Tez. Gosh. Whoa. Let's have a look. Here we go. Oh, they are funny. I mean, me and Si will tell you, our dad left my mum with 4 boys when we were kids. And my mum just looked after 4 boys. I mean, she worked her bollocks off, basically. She still does. I mean, you know, so I have a big high regard for my mum. And it's only until I had 4 children myself when I realised, God, how hard it must have been for that woman. And it was always a laugh and a joke. You know, we always had a laugh when we were kids and playing around and messing around. And so when I had my own kids, it's the same way. I mean, I'm very lucky. My kids are really well behaved and they're mouthy. Don't get me wrong. Do you know what I mean? I wonder where they got that from, though. Must be Jen. Must have got it from Jen. So, yeah. But they're funny. I've got funny kids. And our Lucy, I mean, our Lucy's fantastic. But my children all have 4 different personalities. Our Jude's a bit more quiet and more reserved. But I was surprised when it was his birthday, he wanted the Mesco Wolverine, and he made the video with me, which I thought was awesome. See, things like that make my day. That makes my night when my kids ask me to do it, not me asking Suki like Friday. Oh, congratulations! Honestly, thank you so much. Oh no, I know it. Right, Shabby'S going right. No, right. I was saying before, and you'll probably get this too. You know, when you get older a bit, and anything just sparks you off, but. I honestly, believe me or not, I honestly thought I'd come in here today, there'll be 10 of them. Everyone's working, everyone's at work, and everyone's got stuff to do, and there's 60 people here. And sometimes it just eats at me. I'm just like, wow. So, yeah, I was crying. Bloody Helen, DTM's Helen set me off. So, but I'm not going to cry now. I'll be all right. All right, let's have a look. Good old Chris, cheers, mate. I tell you what, talk about funny blokes. I appreciate that. That's all the way. It's the same as yours. I mean, I said one of your Christmas video was one of my favorite ever videos. I loved it. I just want. That's all it was. I'm nothing special. You know, I'm a fat bloke that will pull his shorts up to his nipples and start singing his songs. And then people are taking the piss out of my horse teeth. You know, people are telling me that my arms are twice as long as they are. I find it funny. I'm not a person who'll ever take anything seriously. Not this. This is fantasy life, if you will. You know, and that's why I make my videos the way I make them, because as soon as I put the camera down, or as soon as I finish with the video, I'm paying my bills, I'm making the kids dinner, I'm taking the kids to school, I'm working, I've got, you know, this with Jen, that's my life, that's my you know, and you don't really want to see me come on here, bloody hell, electric bill I got this week. Can you imagine? So I always looked at this as a form of escapism, something to have a laugh and a joke with, you know, and it's good as well, because in a way, you know, I like showing off, and I like making people smile and laugh. Do you know what I mean? I've done so many stupid stuff in my life just to make people laugh. It's ridiculous. So this is awesome for me. It's a good platform for me, and I enjoy it. But yeah, I just want everyone to have a good time. That's it. It's, you know, wow. Look at this salacious run. This is what it's all about, and I agree. And like I say, you know, there's been a couple of hiccups here and there along the way. You know, it's been brilliant. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, let's be honest, the majority of my YouTube, and I think the people that came on, was through COVID. It was something to do, and maybe, but I never expected this. I never expected to meet so many people and have so many friends. And, you know, from 1 o'clock in the morning to 1 o'clock at night, you're still talking to people from all different parts of the world. I mean, America, Australia, Ireland, everywhere. You know, it's fantastic. Let's have a look. If I miss some, I apologize, but I said I'd only do this for about half an hour talking, and I've been doing it for 40 minutes. I'm giving 10 more minutes. No, I'm not going to cry. I promise. It will be, yeah. But that's the thing, same as Salacious. Look at the way he's come on and he's built, and it makes me proud that. And I think, again, I don't want to repeat myself, so if I'm repeat myself, I apologize, but I don't get jealous. I get so proud. When you watch people like Luke and Steve-O and Dave at Vintage, and even DTM and Eb and everybody else, and Ed5, everybody that's pulled a finger out and made a video and done something and shown our community, you know, or even on Instagram, let's be honest, you know, again, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. You don't need to do YouTube. You show us your stuff, but it makes me proud that, especially when they do so well and other people catch on, and you've watched the video since the beginning, so you've seen the way they've progressed, you've seen the way they've got awesome. Honestly, I'm like a proud dad. I sit back and I think, yeah, that's brilliant. That's awesome. Oh no, Daniel chart, £7.50. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. And that's a funny thing too, when you go into other people's streams, Hollow Chronicles, Boss Bounty, Only One, and they have their own kind of people, if you will, you know, the people that we don't really know in like a USR, but you get to know them. You know what I mean? Like I met Mick and Daniel Chart and everybody, and it's awesome that they've, you know, they all fuses together, so everybody goes into different live streams and you know somebody there, so you're like, oh nice, it's brilliant. I love it. And honestly, like I said, big softy. Oh yeah, the best. But that's one another thing too. Dave before asked me about what my favorite video was, and it was my Olympic one, but that one was good too. When I made the Captain Shabster, I made it and it's just stupid. I went to Dollar Tree and I found that American hat, and I found and my mum had that cape. My mum had made Wonder what my mum. You've seen my mum's work, you know, all the dresses and everything else that she makes. Well, she's made loads of Halloween outfits for the kids, loads of them, and they're always perfect. Moana, they've done. Honest, I'll put some pictures up on Instagram of what my mum's made and what the kids look like in the. Because my mum, you've seen her work, she goes all out. Well, she made a cape for a Wonder Woman thing, so I borrowed that. And I thought Captain Shabby, and everyone was going, oh, Shabby, you're going to have to do it again. You're going to have to do it again. And a couple of weeks later, I remember talking, and in the background, Lucy came on with the outfit on and walked off. That was the last time I did it. That was the last time I did Captain Shabby. I might do it again. I won't. Yeah, I won't. I promise. I won't. It's just, it's weird. 61 people. It's just crazy. Anyway. Let's try and get down here as fast as possible. I'm so sorry if I'm missing anybody. Keep on collecting. Let's have a look. Ask Chris Smith. Chris Smith will tell you what that is. Uncle Tez. If I've missed anybody, I apologize. I'm just trying to get down now because I know what I'm like. I chat like, honestly. Drives my missus crazy. I never shut the fans up. And have you ever done that too, when you talk and you can hear yourself? And you can hear yourself going on and you're like, you know, is he still going on? I do it about myself. You know, my poor kids, I can see it in their face when we've done something wrong. You know, I'll have a chat to them, but that chat will last about 2 hours, and they'll probably just dropped a pint of milk or something. Oh, that's all. Yeah, we were. Yeah, and Tez and Matt, we all were. We were all on a different one. And like I said, this is a positive stream, and it's for me to say thank you to you lot. So I'm not going to go on about that. But we went and did our own thing, and I couldn't think of two nicer lads to do USR with. I mean, and I think that's what was. I wish John would have super awesome. I did miss it at the time. I'll be honest, awesome, because he's lovely, isn't he, John? He's lovely, but it's like I said. I said there's no hard feelings. If everyone wants to do their own thing, it's fine. It's not an issue to me. But I'm so glad that we started USR. It's been brilliant, and it's been really funny. Yeah, fine. Honestly, right, so I'll tell you all now, if you're new to Shabby'S or you can't remember, I've got a playlist on my thing, and it's called 5 Nights at Shabby'S, right? Now, I'll be honest here, the camera work for 5 movie nights at Shabby'S is not that good. It's not. It shakes, it's that, and so forth. But I am proud of him because it's funny. I mean, we did No Retreat, No Surrender. We did Predator. We did Romance. Did 5 nights. So watch him and see what you think, and you tell me what you think. So, but you just got to bear with me, because at the time, I think we were about 6-7 months into YouTube. So obviously you're going through different cameras and different phones and this and that. So the quality's not brilliant, but the quality of the actual people on it is really good. So yeah, if you do watch it. Let's have a look. What's everyone talking about sausages for? Oh, GCB. I know. Unbelievable. Oh, thank you so much. Cheers. Oh, wow. John Chair, let's have a look. Oh, you see, that's the thing about Jen. When we did that, they were all Jen's ideas. I'm not going to take credit for any of them. She said, "Oh, we should do this and we should do that." And it's like the bottles. Remember the bottles of wine, and they're all like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Rose Tico and Darth Vader. Not all Jen's ideas. And I think, I don't know whether it's me. I don't know whether I just pushed her in. She's funny. If you meet my wife, G-Force has met her, Scuba's met her, and obviously, if you meet her, she's funny. she's a funny lady. You know what I mean? She's only little, and she's a battle axe. You know what I mean? But she's a pretty little thing, so you don't think it's got to come out of her mouth what she says, but it does. I'd love her to make more videos, but I'm not going to push her. You know, I think the last thing she ever did with me was the More Than Words. Do you remember that More Than Words that we did on on the Shabby Dance? That was her idea. But yeah, that was her drinking wine. She's brilliant. I mean, I've been married to Jen 20 years. Believe it or not, Jenny's older than me. She's a year older. And everyone thinks, oh my God, Jen's like, but she's not. She's older than I am. But yeah, she's awesome. She will do it. I know she'll. Because I said to her tonight, do you want to come in and say hello? But I'm not going to, if she comes on and says hello, great. If she doesn't, I'm not, you know. Oh, but that is a good one, Tim. That is a real good one, yeah. Yeah, of course I will. I'll do anything for a laugh. Anything. Our side will tell you. It does not matter to me. I'm not, you know, I think my days of trying to be cool and sexy are gone. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they ever were there. I've always taken myself as a laugh and a joke. So let's have a look. Oh, I'm going to watch. It's funny that because I went through it all last year. I'm sat there on USR and we're all talking, and all you lads are in the in the chat. You're going, oh yeah, they're Predator. And I'm like, yeah. Never seen it. Aliens. Oh right, yeah, Aliens, awesome. Never seen them. Do you know? So last year I went through this thing of I watched them all. And then recently I just watched the 2 of the Mad Maxes. So they were good. The Mad Maxes were awesome. First one was a bit dodgy, and it's weird because it doesn't feel like a trilogy. I've got the last one to watch. So, but anyway, I'm going through them all. Alien. Then I'm writing telling to Artez, bloody hell, Aliens. It's fantastic. And he's like, Chabby. But they live for some reason. I've never got around to watching yet. But is it? I don't like all the gore and stuff like that. Is that like a horror? But then again, half these films I thought were like that aren't like that, and I'm like, wow, I missed out big time when I was a kid on these. So it was good. It was good. Listen, it was fun. It was good while it lasted. Yeah. Oh, cheers, biker. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, listen, I'm quite happy with the content I've got at the moment. Do you know what I mean? I'm quite happy with everything I've got there. So if basically I can carry on doing it like that, and I can carry on making what I'm making and getting people to watch, I'll carry on. But we have a guest. Someone's just come in at the bottom. And how we got in is unbelievable because I haven't even put a thing out. God over that. Are you ready?
Evening.
How are you?
All right. How are you?
Oh, I'm overwhelmed. I can't believe it, man. I mean, I thought I'll come on here for about half an hour, and then I was saying to Sive, there's only a couple of people, and I'll get guests in, and I'll do this, and I'll do that. And bloody hell, there's 61 people in here.
I know. Where's all these people on USO when we're doing that? Come on, everyone. What are you doing? What are you doing over here?
How are you, Matt? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. You good?
Right,
yeah. Congrats on your 2 years, mate.
I know. It's like I said, I was saying before to everybody that, you know, we did such a long week last week, but I thought I want to do something this week, and I thought do the 2 years. So basically, I wanted to come on here and just thank everybody. Hey, there's no one.
You haven't stopped breathing. You just don't stop talking. I've been watching you. That's why I've not been in the chat. So
well, what I am going to do, I'm just going to get down to the bottom of this chat now, and then I'm going to put the link in there. So whoever wants to come on and say hello, you're more than welcome. We all
just hello, everyone. Hello.
You've had some comments as well about you, how funny you are.
It's the growler. It's the growler. Okay, yeah. It's had its evening stroke. I've had an evening stroke with the growler. So.
Oh, thanks, Leslie. Thanks, pal. Wait till I show you. I've got a couple of things to show you as well, so I'll show you them. Hi. Claire, Scuba, Claire. Right, I'm just going to... there he is. Jeez, I love your channel too. I've talked about you before with your What the France hoodie.
Old plastic.
I love old plastic. Cheers, OP. Oh, everybody's turned up, Matt. Everybody. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
I was in the chat, weren't you?
Yeah, I was like, where is he? How did you get the link to this, though? How did you get
it? You sent it to us, didn't you, in the private chat the other day? You sent it.
Bloody hell, of course you did.
Yeah,
so then you can get all and so forth. I thought, sugar, I've already done it.
But don't forget.
Let's have a look. Oh, hi, Scuba. Hi, Scuba Pete.
The Scuba?
That's the thing. that was, I think, Shabby Dance Friday was started by Boss, to be honest, and not that he was up dancing. He put a thing up in our private Instagram chat about old techno and drum and bass and all that sort of songs. And then I think Chocolate Chip put one up, I put one up, our side, and everyone was getting back into the old Britpop and this and that. And it was a great afternoon. Do you remember, Tim? Do you remember it was about 2 years ago? And all of us kept putting songs in, you know, like going to YouTube, finding a song we loved when we were younger and putting it in there. So I started to make a little video of it. So when Tim would send something, I'd make a video and go like that, like I was that behind the scenes. And it just dawned on me. I thought, you know what? I'm going to do that every week on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then get everybody else to do it. And at the time, everybody did. So I'd make a dance video, and then Scuba Pete would make one, Luke would make one, anyone else, and everyone made one. But eventually, I think it died out a little bit with everyone making it, which is a shame, really, because I loved it. But I carried on doing it. but now I only make him if I can now. Do you know what I mean? It's like
just a treat now, isn't it? So when you get one, it's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah. So in a way, you've all got Bosk's bounty to thank for Shabby Dance Fridays. There's another secret. Here we go.
Matt knows a jungle.
No, you're not. Yeah. You're absolutely brilliant. Cool. So, I mean, you're coming up to nearly 3 years, aren't you? Now, you?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's September. I think I started it.
Yeah,
September.
Wow.
I can't remember. Yeah,
already.
Remember. I know.
It's 5:30 in the morning. I just want to stop by really fast and say congratulations.
Morning, Paul. Morning, Paul.
Absolute legend, mate. Thank you, buddy. I really. You and Sarah. Thank you both. So, and Bailey. Thank you all so much. For it. Honestly, it's overwhelming, Matt. It is. I feel like I'm not going to start crying again, but bloody hell, it's, you know. How do I hop on and pat you on the back? Right, don't you worry. I'm going to send it now. So what do I do, Matt? Press invite. The clipboard, copied.
Yeah.
And then stick it in the chat, right?
Yeah, you can. You can pin. No, I think you have to go on YouTube to pin it at the top of the chat. You can just put it in every so often. Yeah.
I'll just put it in every so often. So there you go. I've put it in there. And if you want to come on and say hello, come on and say hello. It's nothing special. Don't think you have to come on and, just come and say hi. You're part of our family. Do you know what I mean? Come and say hello.
Say hello.
Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. And I agree. And at the start, I mean, Matt will tell you, I used to turn around to Matt all the time and say, bloody hell, someone's disliked my video. And then Matt would say, don't worry about it, Shabby. You never know who it is, and blah, blah, blah. So you're right. You just give you thicker skin, I suppose. Hello, Andrew.
Hello. Oh. Can't hear you. Silence.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, hello.
Yes,
can you hear me
now? Hello.
Okay. Congratulations, Shabby. On
thank you very much.
Years. I remember the first time going on a stream with both of you when I thought it was 3 guys named Mark and Tez.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I remember because you won something of Matt. It was a low grade figure or something. You won it, and that's the first time I'd ever saw you because you came on and picked this prize.
Yeah,
I did. I got a Palatoy low grade. I won it off of Matt's channel, and that was kind of when we first crossed paths all together. And since then, I can happily say that I'm pretty good at telling the difference between a northern and a southern accent.
You're getting there. You have made a few mistakes, but you are getting there, definitely. You know.
Always a work in progress, but I can tell you that I've learned about the better tea to drink, whether it's PG Tips, or that stuff that Cy likes.
Yorkshire tea. No, it's I like show. I'm a PG man. It's PG in here right now, so I love it.
And also been introduced to things like HP sauce.
I think
a proper plate of bangers and mash.
Yeah,
And I think the best part about the last 2 years, Shabby, is that through you, I've gotten to know your brother, Cy. I think that if you were to say my name to Jen or Lucy or pretty snazzy Suki, I think they'd know who I was. We've interacted. And the family is great. The people that I've met through you are great, including many people in the chat, and the support that we've been able to give each other, along with Matt and G-Force there, as well as countless others. Like, I really look forward to Sunday evening chats, and sometimes they happen during the week too. But you become a friend, and that's been the best part about this community, the friendships that we've been able to make. And whether we ever get to be in the same room together or not, I'm pretty thankful for you guys and for what you do for me. So thanks, Shabby. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, G-Force. Thanks, people in the chat. You guys matter to me a whole bunch.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah. Please.
Did you bring tissues over your Shabby? Did you got tissues there?
Honestly, this is a thing.
It's a right old baby.
I am, because I always said when I came on and did YouTube or whatever, I'm just going to be myself. This is who I am. And I think most of you lads, especially the ones on screen, talk to me behind the scenes, or you've met me in real life. And this is who I am. I'm not. So honestly, for people like yourselves to say stuff like that, it's overwhelming. Thank you. Thank you so much, my friend. Let me add some more people. Look at this. Everyone's coming in. Hello, Tony. How are you, mate?
Hello.
I'm just overwhelmed to be here.
There he is. How are you?
Again, gobsmacked. Just honored to be with you guys. I really am.
No, mate. I'm honoured that you've come on. Do you know what I mean? So I always remember that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have made such an influence to my life. You've made me want to go into a YouTube channel and all that.
Really? This is the thing. I mean, Ed5 starts one. Eb has started one. DTM. How good are DTM's videos? Do you know what I mean? And the thing about it is, one of the things I've noticed, Tony, about that is how supportive everybody is. How supportive they all are. So one of our lads, one of our community will make a video and everyone will come and watch it and everyone will support you and everyone will do everything. And I can't give any advice on YouTube. I'm not in a position to give advice. As all I can say is, as long as you enjoy it, as long as you have a good time, do you know what I mean? Come for you,
And I still need to go back to Matt's comment on Friday night. I literally was in tears.
Is that the hand puppet, Jake, by any chance?
No, it was the Interesting Spectrum videos. I do watch them all and I like them all. It was just so cutting.
I'm just laughing because we had Burton earlier appear, didn't we, on Friday, and that bit creased me out. Tez put it on Twitter again, and I'll just stop laughing every time I watch it.
I promise I won't cry anymore. I promise. I wasn't. It was just had something in my eye. That's all. Just
bit of dust.
That's the thing. I mean, I don't just say things for the sake of saying them. I mean, I've never once turned around to you lot and said, "Oh yeah, you're awesome. Please subscribe to my." I'm not like that. So I agree. We've made so many friends. It's ridiculous how many friends we've made. And one of the things that I love, especially on USR, is when you've been talking to people and they come together and then they finally meet and you think, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. This is why we do it. So everybody knows everybody,
So Shabby, my story was.
I'm going to have to shoot. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you, Tony. We really appreciate it, buddy. Cheers for coming on.
Thanks for all your positive comments on Facebook and stuff. That's
anytime. No, listen, mate. You come on. You come into one of our Instagram chats. You do whatever you need to do, my friend. We're just glad to have you here.
Yeah.
Every time you cry, the chat has to drink. So keep it up. We're gonna have some soft comments coming in.
Please.
No, don't do it anymore. So go on, G4.
I got introduced to you with your Imperial Shuttle video.
Yeah.
Which was amazing. You're so genuine, and I knew right then and there, I was like, I gotta get to know this guy. We've met in person. Your family's incredible.
Yeah.
Even Cy and Claire across the ocean, you know. They're genuinely nice people, these guys. And I love you. So keep up the good work, my friend. I wanted to pop in and just congratulate you on 2 years and let everybody else have their chance. So
well, I appreciate that, mate. I really do. Thank you, pal. I appreciate it.
We'll see you Saturday.
All right, I'll see you Saturday. Yeah, me and G-Boys have got a 24-mile yard sale on Saturday.
Oh, can't wait.
I know, so we'll make some videos and we'll take. You watch, we've built this up, G-Force. There'll be nothing there.
Be one table of crap.
Yeah,
you might get some tables and furniture out of it. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah. Put G-Force to work at weekend. You know what I mean?
Carry this table back with you.
I'll have the truck, so we can if we need to. All right, gentlemen.
Thanks, buddy.
See you, Mark.
Take care.
Yeah, see you, Mark.
Hello, Baz. Hello, Connor.
Hello there.
Hello.
It's like a joke, isn't it? An Englishman Scotsman walked into a bar.
And there was a Yank sitting at the table, huh? Come here. I'm at the house. I wanted to come on with a big red book in my hand for this, but I couldn't find one. This is your life, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's just... Go on, mate.
No, I just wanted to pop on and say, now, what I'm saying to you goes, of course, for Matt and Tez as well, but
yeah,
everything you guys have done, all your channels are just fantastic. And I was sitting there one Friday night and I happened to cross your stream, and honest to God, everything has changed since. This was a lonely old hobby. I was sitting at home, locked down in the middle of everything that was going on, happened to cross you guys, and you became the shining beacon on a Friday night, and then videos in between for something to look forward to, somewhere to go, something to do. And then that's grown. You were all so welcoming, so warm, so encouraging, and I've met so many wonderful people through you guys that I just wanted to come on and show my appreciation and say congrats on your 2 years, and we are all the better of it. That's for sure, Shabby.
Wow.
We are.
I think that's the same. I mean, I can't speak for Matt and Tez, but we all feel the same way. We do, all three of us. We have our chats. We have me, Matt and Tez have our own Facebooks, and we talk about everybody. I can't believe this person has joined. I can't believe that person has joined. You know, everyone we've ever asked to come on the stream has said yes. Everybody, you know, and you know, it's nice that, you know, every week we see different new people, but everyone's been loyal. Everyone's stayed till, you know, from the beginning. And, you know, some websites have not been brilliant with my internet going and the camera off. And you're like, oh, bollocks, you know. It's a big ones to face. You know, I remember doing my first stream with Matt and I went off my own stream and Matt had to do it. So, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. This is what I mean. You can't ask for nicer people, but it's like what Jim Force was saying before about that Bulgy video. That got me big time because I just more or less relatively started YouTube, you know, and I'm getting overwhelmed. You know, I'm a person that's nice to everybody, but it's like I say, where we live, it's quiet. You don't really meet other collectors and that kind of thing.
No, you don't. I guess you don't. No.
So I'm on there and I'm talking about, and Bulgy's sent loads of stuff to everybody, and he sent us loads of He-Man, he sent Transformers, he's always done some stuff like this. Well, I don't, you know, I get this big box that I had no idea what was coming, and I just couldn't believe it. I mean, and it's people like yourself, you know, sending a Liverpool bag all this way across, you know. I think it's like tonight, I do get overwhelmed. I do, because it's nice, you know. You know, I don't want to sound like we are the world and all that sort of stuff, but it's been hard, hasn't it, these past few years with everything that's been going on? Do you know what I mean? And the way we've all come together, and you know, I mean, look at it now. We've got four.
We've had a great time. We've had a brilliant time. You know,
we have had a great time.
I mean, the best part of the pandemic is this right here.
Oh, it definitely was.
Yeah, that's for sure.
If we didn't have it, what would we have done? It's weird, isn't it? Now you think about it, we've been all stuck on our own little channels, doing not ever meeting or talking. Well, it's strange, isn't it?
Complaining to our families about the price of Black Series or something.
I put one back yesterday. I said I wasn't going to talk about Black Series tonight because I've got some stuff to show anyway. But I went into Walmart and I saw that the client in Walmart, and I thought, right, and then went up and it was $28. So we taxed that at Walmart. And I thought, no,
it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Wadzoo Retro Gamer, huge congrats. Wow, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. So I'm flying through. Go on, carry on.
No, I was going to say, I think, to you, Shabby, I mean, you got me and you got the three of us together, me and Tez as well, you know. You were the one that sort of pushed us because we'd sort of had enough and wanted to give it up for a while, and then you sort of said, "No, come on, lads, let's just do our own thing and let's do it." So I say a big thank you, Shabby, for getting us together. And
it's like what I said at the start of this live stream. I said that before. I mean, I missed that. And that's one of the things I didn't really want to take away from was I had such a good laugh on the Pally Boys, I mean, with John and myself, and I just loved it. And I was upset. It's like I said, and then we ended up making more. You know, but I did say to you both, you know, if you come, you come. If you don't, you don't. You both did. So I couldn't be happy, you know. And look at what we've done. And you know, I'll say it now while Tez is in the chat and you're here. We're proud of what we've done, aren't we, Matt? I mean, we're not like I said, we're not big heads. We're not professional.
We don't take ourselves seriously or anything.
Not at all.
Yeah, no, you should be. It's brilliant.
Oh, I appreciate that.
What you've all achieved, the tree is just fantastic.
And there he is, and there's your thing right there. We are all. That's why it's like June Force is coming. If Andy comes next week and comes for it, if Connor turns up, you know what I mean? It's not an issue to me at all. It's weird in a way because
for me, Shabby, is that you're kind of a big influence on me doing live streams. Man, I thought I'll be nearly hitting my 2 years this year. Doing live streams, but go back to a year ago or even a year ago, I wouldn't have done a live stream. I would never have done one.
Yeah,
use guys and doing that night with Aaron when he had the friends kind of on. We'll come on for like 10 minutes, explain their collections. That's how I kind of met you.
Yeah.
After that, kind of just started talking, and then you've been on my streams. I've been on yours. I would love to get you and Si on at some point as well, just to have a good banter. And hopefully one day when Si comes up to Scotland, hopefully I can try and meet up with him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was, first of all, hello, DTM. How are you, Carl?
Right,
you're making me cry. That's it. She's far from
what you wish for, Baz.
Yeah. I told her not to put it. She wouldn't listen. Yeah.
Oh no! You got me big. I think it's because when the lads we're all a bunch of softies. Us lot, we're always saying something. But when Ellen said it, I went, "Oh no!"
Yeah, I'll get her to send you some Kleenex.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, but how are you, DTM? It's nice to see you, pal.
Yeah, no, nice to see you. Just want to say I'm not going to be on it long. Just a couple of seconds. Congratulations. You've made this community what it is. To be honest, you and our guys. And everyone in chat. So just continue with it.
Yeah,
we're doing it.
Yeah, we will. Cheers. And
that's me out. So have a good night. I've got to get up at 4.
No, it's not. Love Island's on. Love Island's on.
Love Island's on, isn't it? Yeah.
Hi, fellas. Cheers.
Right, DTM.
Enjoy your evening.
All right, Dave.
Hey, buddy.
Right, I've had my say, so.
Well, cheers.
Again, thanks for everything, guys.
I honestly, lads, I appreciate it so much. I really do. But so you can't say you're the kind of guy that will pull his shorts up his knees and have a dance without proving it. But believe you me, mate, all you got to do is go on Twitter, Instagram. That's videos.
I just see how Shabby runs in a field. That's interesting enough.
Yeah, I'm not It's funny that because I played football up to about 36, 37. I was a good footballer, but I'm not exactly.
Did you run like that? Did you?
No, I played 20 minutes after him. Jan Molby. Remember Jan Molby, Connor? It was more like
I heard up to 36 you were good enough to play for Everton. Good luck.
Everton.
No, it's a man while he's down, eh?
Everton.
Yeah, I'm getting glad I like doing the live streams because I've met like all you guys, met Connor, G-Force.
Yeah.
As you said at the beginning, we're all just one big happy family now.
And I think that's the way you work it out. It's like I made a comment once ages ago where, for example, you watch the Ola Chronicles, but you weren't watching the Ola Chronicles. You're watching your friends Josh and Andy. You're not watching Dark Like, and you're watching Baz. Do you see what I mean? And I think it's got like that now. You
got me back into the He-Man side of the collection, getting the origin stuff. I know I've not got as much as yourself, but I'm gradually getting bits and pieces.
Well, that's what it's all about. Like, so you don't really have to have it all, do you? I mean, Matt turned around and told me that because I was going mad about Black Series, and then Matt said, "You don't collect everything. You don't need to collect everything. You know,
ones you like." Yeah.
I don't know if you watched the stream on Saturday.
You watched it, yeah?
But I actually found an Origin figure in a charity shop.
Yeah, I watched it.
I couldn't believe it. I just seen it on the shelf, and I was like, I've been pinching myself, and it's like 20 pence. Is it really selling these for 20 pence? Yeah. I was even a bit cheeky. I even asked if they had any more, just to be on the safe side.
So I want to show you. So, we've got another guest in. Let's have a look. How are David? How are you, pal?
Evening, guys.
So I want to show you something. I'm just going to make myself big a minute, and I want to show you something. So this morning, I get up from there, you know, and I'm just about to do the live stream, and then a parcel came today, and I thought, well, what's this? Anyway, look at this. Oh man, I'm not going to open it because I'm going to make a video of it, but I'll show it you. So Vintage Dave VTR sends me the corgi for your eyes only.
Oh.
So what we said. So I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a picture of it.
Yeah.
So because I am gonna do this. I'm gonna do it justice for him. So let's see if I can get that. So that's the actual car. That one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice.
The burgundy one. Remember the ski slopes on the side and so forth. And I just can't believe it. But to have a corgi like that, and so look out for that. That'll be in a video next week. But I just wanted to say thank you so much because that's unbelievable. And one more thing. I also got this. Well, yeah, make sure it's at the back. Retro Ed has sent me the t-shirt. So I'll get this out.
Oh, you got the t-shirt.
And then I'll show it you.
Take it off.
Oh, he's gone.
You take over, Matt.
Oh, crikey, not again.
You should be used to it by now.
Oh, no, I'm used to doing this.
No. I mean, I wait to open it and show everybody.
Oh, I thought you were changing your shirt.
Yeah. He's going to show the back of it, aren't you? I guess that's what you want to show.
Because Matt showed this on USR.
Not very well. Just the back of my head.
Retro Ed badge. But let me just get this bigger a sec so I can show you. These are awesome. I couldn't believe it looked like this. So it's obviously got the Retro Ed logo, as you can all see.
Yeah.
And on the back, let's get physical. Ultimate edition for Universal Shabby Reviews. Look at that.
So now I think you should put that t-shirt on, Shabby, and do the Van Damme dance with the music. Yeah. Got to practice it. However he does. Yeah.
You can watch Blood on your OnlyFans.
Oh.
Yeah, we do watch Bloodsport and see how he does it. I can't remember how he does it now. But...
So Vintage Dave, Ed, cheers for them. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, we've got somebody else to come in. Hello, Nicholas. How are you, pal?
Hello, Shabby. How are you, mate?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
I'm good. Happy 2 years, man.
I know, can't believe it. It's weird though, because I don't know. I'll ask you a lot of questions. Are you starting to forget now how we met? Because I am. I'm starting to forget, like, well, how did me and this person meet, or what?
Who are you?
Yeah, yeah, but you know, it's been so long now that it's getting there, isn't it? Like,
you've just always existed. That's what happened.
Just got too many friends, Shabby. You have one. You just forget too many. So that's it.
I enjoy it. I think that's the thing. I don't want. This is why I've never wanted one of those clique kind of things, like a clique where, you know, no, everyone's welcome. Everyone. I don't. You know what I mean?
Shabby, are you taking requests tonight?
Requests. What sort of requests?
Basically, there's one other person on your channel that keeps coming on your channel all the time.
Yeah.
Any chance you
Who's
can
that?
Come on.
Let's see if she'll say hello.
daughter.
Lucy!
She's a part of your channel. She's been on so many videos of your channel.
Right. Do you want to say hello?
Pop on and, you know.
Right. She's in the shower.
Okay.
Why don't you get this try? Come on, let's go.
I was wondering if she's part of the, you know, the Shabby channel and bits and pieces. She's done so many videos with you.
Yeah.
I thought, you know, just to give her the 30-second spotlight.
She'll come on. I'll get her to come in and say hello. And all the lads here with respect. Here she is. I thought you were in the shower. No. Say hello to the boys.
Hey.
Hey.
How's everyone doing?
So what do you say to everybody that's watched us for the past 2 years? Hang on, let me make you big. There you go. So what do you say to everybody?
Thank you so much, Shabby Geekies, for helping us.
Shabby Geekies!
Yes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for getting us this far. I'm like 700 and something subscribers. I never knew we'd get this far.
No, we've done all right, haven't we, Lucy?
Yeah, we especially have, especially all of his great videos too.
So do you enjoy making all these videos, Lucy?
Yes, I certainly do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite?
The best one, Shab?
What's your favorite video that we've done?
Honestly, my favorite video is the ones when we do Motor Origins.
You like the ones that you're in?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a big hit, isn't it?
All right.
She was brilliant when you got the Wonder Bread He-Man the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Great video.
That's the thing. Keep sending that. It's all up there. I like to put all my gifts out as well so you can see him. You know, I'll never get rid of him. So it's nice. I've said it before, and again, I don't want it to sound cliched or whatever, but it's more memories than they are toys for me. It's like you see something, you know who sent it, you know what it was and that time and everything else. So
it must be nice to have a toy expert living in the house.
No,
it is. Yeah. Two. You got two, haven't you? Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not sure about the other one. That was brilliant, man. Because we made that video on Friday, and I thought, I don't think she's that bothered. I was like, well, people notice. And then straight away on USR, you went, don't think you're Suki wanted to make that video.
That's just like Shabby finding this at the weekend. That one there was brought back so many childhood memories.
Yeah, it's a good figure.
And the skeleton.
He's cool. I haven't ventured into Motor Origins yet because I know if I do, lethal.
Yeah, you've got to. Me and Lucy absolutely love him.
Yep.
I mean, I think it came, like I've said before, at the right time for us because I was getting a bit, with Black Series or whatever. And then these are absolutely brilliant. Oh, we've got somebody else that's coming in and saying hello.
Get squeezing more in.
They're all complaining how behind you are.
We're all complaining now. Do you want to say hello to anybody? No, just shout hello.
Whoa!
There you go.
I've been in the chat, but you don't even know.
Have you been in the chat?
I've been in there for 15 minutes.
Yeah, you're that far behind, Shabby. You're about 45 minutes behind.
You're that far behind.
Listen to her.
Lucy's married with 3 kids.
Taking over. Taking over.
Hi, Mike. Darth Rock. How are you, buddy?
Hey, how we doing?
Nice to see you, my friend.
Can you hear me and see me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. That's good. Oh, cool. How is everybody? It's good to see everybody. It's been a long time, a very long time.
Where have you been, Mike? Where have you been?
Oh, it's more, to be honest, it's been financial things. So that's why I haven't really been doing reviews because I've actually just got a new job. So they'll be coming. But
Right.
you guys know Ed 5, eh? You guys know Ed 5? He sent me a
Yeah.
birthday parcel. I just had a birthday on August the 7th, and the video went up this morning, and oh my god, wow, what a birthday! Like, for example.
Oh, let me make you big. Hold on. Let me make you big. There you go.
Yeah. Cool.
Ooh.
Nice. That thing's awesome, eh? It's so cool. And the Ahsoka. And the Black Series, Boba Fett droids, and a bunch of carbonized as well. I've got to find room for everything. My partner got me some figures. I got a Spider-Man. I did pick this beast up on clearance.
Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Vulture, yeah.
Vulture, yeah.
Yeah, this is a brilliant figure. Like, even the wings, they're fully articulated and everything. And it's such a massive wingspan as well. Just, I'm struggling to find room for him. But I will. Yes, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Right, so I am miles behind. Absolutely miles behind.
Your wife's been in as well. Crikey, she's been
There she is. There she is. Walking away.
My wife told me off because on Saturday I jumped onto a live stream with Baz and she and she walked through in her pajamas. I hadn't told her I was on the live stream. Then the next day she didn't see that. The next day I'm watching it with Jackson and he goes, "Mummy, you're on the stream in your pajamas."
The best for me was last week on Only Ones. I'll never ever forget that as long as I live. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking away, effing and blinding, laughing and joke. Then I realised, and Daniel Chat went, "Shabby, we're live," and I had no idea. I was on for about 20 minutes. Just walking around my house. I even got my setup. Honestly, Nick, I'm on my phone. Kids are all playing. Jen's cooking or whatever. Noise. I'm just talking like we're having a behind the scenes chat. And it wasn't until I moved my phone that way. And when I moved my phone, I could see the live in the top live corner. And I went, "Are we live?" And Dan went, "Yeah." Right, I'm just going to try and fly through this as fast as I can. Has anybody else got anything to show? Anything new while we're here?
I got something.
I've got a couple of bits.
Right, let's hang on. Let me make you big.
Stranger Things. Look at him.
I got something. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Dark.
Yeah. Well, I got it today.
Cool. We can put squirty water in it.
Today's just like a squishy little lizardy thing.
All right.
Like a Funko squish lizard and squeezable darts.
If you're interested, Matt, B&M's is selling them.
Oh, are they? All right.
It was done by McFarlane.
My B&M's rubbish. It's a massive B&M.
The way we met is basically I sorted your jukebox problem out back in the.
That was right. That bloody I've still got it. It's still up there. But that jukebox, you remember that yellow jukebox, Matt, for about a year? We just could not work out what it was at all. And then we sent it to the pictures. And then Dave goes, "It's from the Barbie Disco set." We all went, yeah, it's not Dave. And then he sent us that picture, didn't he? I thought, bloody hell, it is. That's where it's from.
Found out in 5 minutes, yeah.
I had I had a little bargain on the weekend. Now, it's not that exciting to some. This is just the DVD box set of the Star Wars Special Edition. I don't care about special editions.
Yeah.
But on here, there's all 3 original theatrical cuts, and I know they're not HD and they're not 4K, not whatever, but oh man, I've been watching them this week. How good is it to actually watch Star Wars untampered with?
Oh,
and £3 as well. £3.
Feel young again.
Right, we've got somebody in the chat today who's are you ready for this? Don't all be frightened now. Ah!
You boob.
I tell you what, Chris, that cosplay is let's just get you big and have a look at that. It's so good. Look at that.
You're scared right now.
Thanks, Pete.
Let's get the scared kids off.
I'm your biggest fan.
Oh God.
Oh, really. Hey, Chris, thanks for coming on, my friend. How are you?
Warm.
Yeah. Oh, right. I'm nearly down to the ground.
That's better. Let's get some air to your bones. Yeah. Oh.
It's got a face.
No, listen.
That's better.
Can't believe how far behind I was. Hey, Keith. Nice to see you, buddy. Hey, Keith. Sling Sing.
Shabby, I'm going to hop off. So
hey, Sling Sing. How you doing?
But you guys have a great rest of your evening or afternoon, and congrats, Shabby. And here's to 2 more years or more.
Yeah. I'll drink for that. Cheers, Andy. I appreciate it, pal.
Hey, bud. Love you, buddy.
Take care. Yeah, congratulations, Shabby. You're over there now.
Yeah.
Right. I'm coming up 4 years, I think.
4
years around in September. It'll be 4 years because I started when my daughter was born, and she's 4 in September. So it's coming up 4 years for me.
It's funny that because you watch your videos and you see your little girl grow up in them. Do you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I look at
she absolutely loves getting involved in it. It's so funny. It's hilarious.
So let me ask you, someone's done it 4 years now. What keeps you going then? What keeps you motivated after 4 years to carry on doing it?
Oh, what was? Oh, I didn't hear you then. It went glitchy.
Sorry, my friend. I said, what keeps you going then after 4 years? What is it? Still the love of it, and you enjoy doing it and stuff like that?
Yeah, especially now I've got, because we moved into a new house just over a year ago, and I'm lucky enough this room had a studio in it. So
right,
what you see behind me is just one room with 4 walls and a door, which is mine. And it's just toys everywhere, except the 2 corners here. And now I've got it. I mean, you look at that. I love that. Even I walk in here and just get blown away. It's awesome.
Well, you'll be happy to know I actually got to the end of the comments. That's not bad, eh? I flew through it.
Oh, jumped through it. Oh, speedy one.
I know. I jumped to about 3 or 4 pages.
Yeah.
But, I mean, do you ever get that thing, though, that you're like, not necessarily like you don't know what to do next, but do you ever get worried about what to do next on your channels? Or do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
That's why I think I've mellowed down a lot. There's too much to keep up with now, especially with the Black series. I mean, you could keep up with it easily, but now they're pumping them out like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
You really can't collect them all.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
It is.
I was saying I find it harder now just to keep up doing reviews, Black series, and what other things. You've got so many people now doing the same thing, and you've got to try and do something a little bit different to everyone else. And that's the hard thing, is coming up with something new and different every time. And so that's why you got to sort of. I sit here in my room and I think, now what am I going to do next? And you just got to sit there and think about it and try and give you ideas. It's really hard. It is hard coming up with a video every week.
It is, yeah.
It is hard work.
Yeah. Because I was doing that when I realized, I can't review figures, as much as I did. So what am I going to do now? So that's why I've sort of just toned it down. But what I've been enjoying though is every 2 days I do a short on each one of the vintage ones. On my channel. So every 2 days a new one comes up. So I'm about halfway through them now. So that's quite fun. They've got a lot of hits and sort of got me noticed a bit more, which is good. So something different can be a good thing.
That's what I try and do when we make our videos. I try and separate. I don't like, I love all like the Playmobil and the Motor Origins and the Black Series, but I don't like to do it the same. You know what I mean? I like to split them up a little bit and do something. That's what keeps us going. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Chasing Eddie's, you do that as well. You do the same as I do, you know, with your Motu and your G.I. Joes and, you know, your vintage and that kind of thing.
Yeah. You know, I think we are a lot alike on Chasing 80s. We just do what we feel like doing, long as it's fun. And if it makes, like you said before, if there's only one people that you can make smile, like all of us on the YouTube landscape, we all influence one person, 10 person, hundreds, tens of thousands for the bigger channels. And if you can only influence one person by making them smile, you've done something right there. You made a difference.
Could not agree more.
Does anyone else find? I mean, you know I'm new to this. Those that do know me, does anyone find time hard? I've got three projects in the works. One of them I now have to really rush on because I harassed some 90s person from a kids show in the 90s, and they've agreed to record a part for me. No idea why. But like, I've got 3 projects in the works, and tonight I recorded a 2-minute thing for that thing we spoke about on Friday, and that took me 2 hours to do for a 2-minute video, and I'm just like, it's quite hard, and I kind of feel like I need to put more into it. It's just quite difficult, though.
Yeah.
Editing's the worst. Editing takes up so much time. A lot of props for usual Mike for all the editing that he does in his videos. I really do. Because when I've ever done a news video, man, they take a long time.
Yeah, they do.
You should do it, Shabby Dance Friday. No, I'll tell you what, we'll all do it. We'll all do it. All right?
I think Claire should do it. I think Claire should do one. I think we should see Claire dancing. Yeah. Come on, Claire. Yeah.
Shabby?
Yes.
Shabby, I just want to say congratulations again for 2 years. Amazing. Thanks for letting us on. Thanks for doing everything for the last 2 things.
I think
I'm going to pop out now. Just want to say, amazing guy. One of these days. Thank you so much.
I think it's more
just
fun.
In case anyone else wants to come on and love the Skeletor costume.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Unbelievable. Just in case anyone wants to come on, I know you know 10 people on.
All right, pal.
I'm going to pop out and say, mate, guys, thanks to everyone for joining in. Don't forget to like Shabby's videos and all the best, mate.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Cheers, David.
Thanks again, guys.
Take care.
Just reading.
If anybody else picks stuff up, Shabby, I picked these up on Sunday.
Oh, let's have. Oh, yeah, the I know they. I've got them. Yeah, they're awesome. Only a £5,
Wow, that's cheap. Yeah, crikey. Is that in game? Is it?
Yep. And
you're lucky.
Oh my God, I've got to get down game.
We don't have any games around here now. They're all gone.
Is the one down Paul High Street gone as well?
Yeah.
A £5.
£5. Look at that.
Yeah.
God, I think they would definitely reduce stuff up in Scotland better they do down here. I'm sure of it.
I didn't realise that Game and Pool had gone.
Yeah, gone a long time. Yeah.
Last weekend we were selling these Friday night. Never doing the fun that night.
A lot of the goat shops have moved into JD Sports because they bought them out. Didn't they?
There's one game now. There's one game.
So I ended up picking these up. I only went in to get one. They were meant to be 20 quid, but they had them reduced to 8 quid.
Game's really knocking its stuff out, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, aye.
Oh my God, I'd have been sleeping if I went in there.
Well, they had that Spider-Man helmet, didn't they? That would not 30 quid. It was, wasn't it, or something? The black, the proper.
They've got a lot. They've got some of the
Shield as well,
like $6.99 as well.
Yeah, didn't the Iron Man, the Captain America shield appear in the shop for like stupid money as well? It was like 40 or something.
The Devastators, I think it was the tallest Devastator, the big one that comes with like the 5. But that was like 300 quid at one point, and I think they were selling it for like 60 quid. But I just kind of missed it. Well, I would have bought that, but it's huge. I don't know where I would have put it, to be honest.
What did I get? I got that. Scuba Pete sent me this. Do you remember the Superpowers Batmobile?
Yeah, that's great, that Batmobile. Yeah.
So they had a big set of these.
Oh, you've got some. Oh, wicked.
They were massive. There was about 10 behind each other. It was a big pallet of them, full of them in Walmart.
Did he have the bat plane? Did he have the bat plane?
We had everything. The Superman mobile, that was only 29. The Black Pen's only 20. So there's really good prices. And this morning, she came.
Oh, retro.
Oh,
Yeah, and she was on Amazon for £7. So that's why I bought her. That was it.
That's bargain. Yeah, you're going to take her out?
Well, yeah. I don't know whether there were pictures or something to eat. I don't know yet. You see what I did there, Tez? You see what I did?
Cheap date, £7. Yeah.
That's very lovely, Shabby.
Tez, how are you, pal? How are you?
I'm all right. I'm at work. I've just had to.
I know.
Yeah. I've been working stone in my hand. So there we go.
Well, it's lovely.
I'll probably just hop on for like 10 minutes and let somebody else come on. So.
Honestly, I really, really appreciate you coming on, man. I really do. Let's have a look.
Right, can't miss this, can you?
Yeah, you did. It's down there, right there, George. We never saw that over here, that off corridor set. And George got it for what, £20? That was it. HMV.
Yeah.
I'm on your phone doing that. How do you manage on your? How have you managed doing this on your phone, Shabby? For so.
I never took it serious at the start. You know what I mean? I thought it's been. But my problem was my eyes. I said it before. My eyes were going, and I thought, oh, I'll just.
Yeah.
I'm like that. You know what I mean?
I was
I'm on my phone. I do everything on my phone. My videos, I'm on my phone now. Everything is done on my phone.
Wow. Yeah, my videos are done on my phone. My phone for my videos is good, but on this I just have to get something bigger because I just couldn't read anything.
We had good eyesight when we first started 2 years ago.
In place, I tell you.
As well, this heat, the phone doesn't like this heat. They cook in this heat, so I mean, it's like very hot. Yeah.
Well, I can't believe it.
What was that?
The hot behind that mask.
Yeah, I know. You must be cooking.
It's cooking.
Crazy.
Right,
I don't know why, but that mask freaks me out. I don't know why. I wouldn't want to wake up to that.
Yeah, I really is. Yeah, I made a community video last year where I got in touch with everybody, and I think everyone was on it. Oh, Nick wasn't. He wasn't around then, and then everyone was sending me the videos in, and then dancing away with it. And then Chris sent me one of Skeletor doing this with all it, and I thought that's awesome. Do you know what I mean? That was a great. I might do that again. I might do that again this year. Do you know what I mean? Get everybody, all the new guys involved now, and do another one. Yeah. Oh, cheers, Jay. I really appreciate it. Oh, wow, man. You lads have said such nice things, you know. But that's the thing. I just want to come across as someone approachable, someone that can have a good time with. You know what I mean? It's my door's always open. You know, you can have a chat to me, phone me, we do Instagram chats, all sorts. I prefer to be like that. Do you know what I mean? It's fun, isn't it? You know.
Why have I got a YouTube channel? Because of you.
Wow.
So, and then you're so approachable. I'm sat in Devon last week, and suddenly I get a video call from you and Si.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, you were in Devon last week. You could never come and visit me. Hold on a minute. Everybody sneaks to Devon. They don't fucking come and see Tez.
Next time I come to Devon,
I know.
Come and see us.
There's so much to do in Devon.
Come to us. Yeah.
I live half an hour from Matt, if that, and I haven't been to his place.
Yeah.
Should be. Right, you've got to subscribe to Chasing 80s if you think this cosplay is good. Wait to see his Mandalorian one. Wait to see his Doctor Strange one. Wait to see his Captain Jack Sparrow one. Oh my life! I mean, that's the thing. There's a couple of. I mean, Matt doesn't do it as much anymore, but there's a few.
I'm retired now.
Yeah, but yeah,
too old for it. Too old for it.
Well, I mean, I don't think there's a person that's been on tonight that hasn't got a good channel. We're all roughly the same. We're all approachable, fun feelings. You know what I mean? It's brilliant. That's I really enjoy watching him.
That's what I've started kind of doing. That's why I look forward to doing the live stream on a Thursday or a Saturday now.
Yeah,
it gets me through the week. I know you do your work. You know, on a Thursday night We're going to sit down, just talk a lot of rubbish to everybody, kind of thing. Talk about toys, pickups, you name it.
It's like I've always said, and I'll say it again. It can be a lonely thing, this collecting, because we've all got partners or whatever, but they're not really that interested. And when you want to talk about pop culture, you want to talk about a TV show. It's like Star Trek. I've been talking to Matt about the new Strange Worlds. I don't watch Star Trek, but I know somebody who's got a good background in it, who's watched the shows, who knows,
Watch the last one tonight. Watch the last one. Ooh,
that's the thing. So I can give our Matt a ring, and Tez will turn around to me, Shabby, you got to watch the Aliens movies because and so I've learned so much of everybody else. I mean, G.I. Joe.
You like ones that like Halo as well, don't we?
Exactly.
Halo.
Exactly. There's always someone in our community, from vintage to modern, from black, white, up, down, that you can talk to, and they're approachable to tell you, well, Shabby, this is this is that. Do you know what I mean? And I love it for that. I've never been one of those. I'm not a know-it-all. I've never been. Oh yeah, I know it. No, if I don't know it, I'm going to ask, "What are you boys?" You know what I mean? And say,
learn and get educated, isn't it?
Exactly, Tez. Exactly right.
On the subject,
you want to know something about Castle Grayskull? You ask me. I tried to break into the barn place for 40 years now.
Exactly. Your channel's
bonehead.
On the subject of asking, I've just realised the other day that I've got Paramount on my Sky because I subscribe to the movies. Is Halo worth watching?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I liked it.
Brilliant. I loved it. Yeah,
I never played the games though, so
that's
I
all right.
would be going in.
You probably like it more.
They've tried to keep it to certain parts of the game, but it's like a different timeline. So to me, it's a worth a watch.
Oh yeah, I played the first two games.
I'm
not playing the first two on the Xbox, but it didn't bother me. I really enjoyed it. So
it was fun, and I think that's why I'm at, because I said I don't play Halo, I don't know anything about it. So, but I'm a person there too. If you don't like it, I respect the fact that you don't like something. I don't shut my eyes to there's only one side. It's always nice to hear somebody else's. Well, this is why I don't like it, Shabby. And I think, well, that's fine. You know what I mean?
I think everyone's liking a new Predator film, aren't they? It's gone down pretty good.
Yeah.
I can remember a time. Sorry.
No, carry on.
I can remember a time I got absolutely caned by people. Right, and let's bear in mind here, I love the original Ghostbusters films. Nothing will beat the original Ghostbusters films in my view. But Litlin, Jax, he watched them, and of course, this age I watch anything. He wanted to watch anything. So I put on the reboot, the one with the
lady.
female legends, and I watched it, and it was crap, but I enjoyed it because I sat there and watched it with him, and he was laughing and enjoying it.
Exactly
and someone said to me when I said, "Oh, I didn't mind it actually. I just it was what it was." It's pissing on the originals. I'm like, well, I just sat and watched the film with my little boy, and I think I enjoyed it. He enjoyed
exactly the same, Nick. I took my lad to see it at the cinema, and he absolutely loved it. I'm not going to start slagging it off because I went to see it with kids. It's a kids' movie.
It's not my Ghostbusters, but to see my boy excited about a new Ghostbusters, what do I care? How was I pissing on the memory of the original Ghostbusters films? I quite enjoyed Afterlife as well. I took Carla to see that, and I thought it was all right.
Still not seen it. I've still not seen it yet. Still not seen it.
I liked it. I thought it was really. I thought it was really good. But that's the thing, you see, and because we've all got to know each other and listen to each other and get to know each other, you listen to people about what they say about stuff. You know what I mean? And I like that you can all talk to each other.
I really did like that. I just thought that new Prey film the ending was a little bit lackluster. It needed something big. Yeah, I think it needed something a bit bigger to finish it. Being seeing the original Predator and then Predator 2. I think it needed
I thought it was good.
I'd make it for what it was.
Third best one.
Yeah, I would say third. Yeah, I would definitely say it's up there. No,
I'm on a few Predator and Alien sites on Facebook, and people are really. It's got people are really at each other's throats about it. It's
really some people.
People either love it or hate it. I don't
really.
Yeah. Yeah, I did like it. There was the link with a gun, with the right pistol and stuff. There's a little links. So
We've still got all of us have still got to convince Matt to watch the Blues Brothers.
You haven't seen the Blues Brothers?
No.
I'll watch it.
Because it's a musical. What?
Musical. I'll
No.
watch it.
No,
I don't do
man,
musicals.
It's so much more.
Yeah, never. Not really. Doesn't really interest me.
I'm going to buy him the 4K steel box set for Christmas, and he'll have to watch it.
I'll post it back.
I am Muzzy. Now, listen, I need to ask you something, though. This is something I need to ask you all. I've never seen Predator 2. I've seen Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I saw that last year because Tess told me to watch it.
You've got to watch Predator 2 now, Shabby. Because
you've
got to watch Predator 2.
Apparently, there's a pistol or something in this one.
Yeah.
What pistol is
you've gotta
that? Old cocked pistol thing.
Yeah, he hands it to him. Yeah, there's a little.
Yeah, it's actually probably a good idea now you haven't seen Predator 2 because it'll be like, because that's a past, it'll make sense.
Glover, man, he's aped in it.
It's brilliant.
Gary Busey in it, and it's got
Gary Busey.
Did they just take the cast of Lethal Weapon for it then?
Yeah. Yeah, you've got Bill Paxton in it, haven't you?
Bill Paxton in it.
Right, so Jonathan said
I've never seen Predator 2.
I haven't. I've never seen
it. Watch it.
Watch it on it's on Disney Plus, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all on there. Yeah,
I've done them all. I've done this week. I've done all the Rocky movies and Creed 1 and 2, and I've done all the Predator movies.
All right, important question. Your favorite Rocky, not Creed. What's your favorite Rocky film?
Rocky 3, gotta be.
Rocky 3.
Clubber Lang, yeah.
I don't have to think about that. Rocky 3
and 4.
And then number 4, probably.
Three's the best for me. Yeah, definitely.
It was the only time I went to the cinema and like people were acting like Americans in the cinema. And when we saw Rocky, Dolph Lundgren one, everybody was stood up going Rocky. It was like that never happens.
I also owe you an apology too because I said we were talking about that ILM thing last week, and I said, "Oh, it's a bit boring," but I fell asleep on the first one. I watched them all except for the last one, and I've loved it.
It's
absolutely
brilliant.
Yeah, I got to the end of it. Yeah. I didn't enjoy it.
It was stupid. What a stupid! I must have been knackered or tired or something. But
it was so interesting. I found it so interesting.
Yeah. I think I just got to the Return of the Jedi bit. I'd seen a lot of the stuff about the Rancor and stuff on other documentaries, but when it showed some of the newer stuff again, that was great. So we got to see some of the Mandalorian stuff, didn't we?
All right. So which one should I watch? If I had a choice this weekend before we do, I'll tell you what. I'll watch one before we do USR on Friday. Should I watch Predator 2 or should I watch They Live?
Oh, Predator 2.
Predator 2, because you're hot off the new one, aren't you? So,
yeah.
And it'll make more sense for that pistol now, won't it? So I'll watch Schwarzenegger Predator 2.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, is he in Predator 2?
No, he didn't do it. He was
it's what's the name from Lethal Weapon? It's
Danny Glover, yeah.
Danny Glover, yeah.
He was tied up. He was doing Total Recall, wasn't he? I think, and I think he was tied up in the films.
So Danny Glover wasn't getting too old for that shit. Then he was fine.
Yeah,
he was only 41 when that film came out.
Yeah,
he played 50 in Lethal Weapon. He was playing 12 years as senior. 12 years as senior. He was playing 50, wasn't he? Yeah. He was in his late 30s when he did that.
Yeah, because I think originally Predator 2 was going to be Arnie's brother, a copper, and they changed it.
Well, yeah, it's like the Jungle Hunter, the comic, yeah.
Yeah, the comic, yeah.
And what's the other thing you told me to watch? Army of Darkness. Is that? Don't watch the first one. You said watch the second one.
Watch Evil Dead 2 and then Army of Darkness. You don't need to watch the first Evil Dead because it's good, but it's Evil Dead 2 is just a remake of, and it's funny. Yeah.
Right.
It's one of those films when Evil Dead 2 finishes, it's like, I've got to watch the next one straight away because it's a massive cliffhanger.
Yeah, it's so good, and it's boom stick.
Yeah, this is my boomstick.
Right, I'm going to put one more link for the chat in the chat right now to come on and say hello because I think we'll do about 10 more minutes and then I think I'm done. First of all, I want you to say, honestly, the response tonight of you lot coming on, you lot in the chat, you've made my night, all of you. Thank you. The support that I get and the friends I've made and Do you know? You know, you all make this so much fun for me, all of you. You know, everyone that's come on, everyone in the chat. Look how supportive everybody is. And I've always said it doesn't matter to me about YouTube channel. If you're part of the community, you're part of Twitter, you're part of Instagram, you're part of Facebook. You know, you mean the world to me. You all do. So I really, really appreciate every one of you, and you keep me going. And like I said, I think this is what's so much fun about it is all of us together. Do you know what I mean? I think that's you don't feel. I can't talk for you a lot, but I don't feel like I'm alone doing this. Do you? Or
no, it was lonely before. You felt like
very lonely.
Would have been nerd.
I think when I started my YouTube channel, and so I had about 10 or 20 subscribers for a long time, long time, and until we started going and then doing Bala Boys and then USR, it was just got all the community involved, and then we all felt more revved up to do stuff, didn't we?
You hit the nail on the head. I think it's that revved up, innit? The revved up thing that keeps you going.
Yeah.
I didn't even have a YouTube channel when I came on Universal Shabby first of all. I didn't even have one. I literally had an Instagram page taking pictures of my dollies, my action men. You know, it's
wow.
I mean, that's the thing. It's funny because you meet people, you meet newish people, and then also they send you a picture of their house or the collection, or they make a video, and you're like, wow, look at this. Do you know what I mean? And I like that. I like the fact that's one of my favorite things is when everybody shares the stuff. You know what behind the scenes at Chris Murray's looks like, or at Baz's looks like, or at Tez's look. Do you see what I mean? You know what they like, and you know what they collect, and I just love that everyone's willing to share part of their lives with everybody else.
That we'd done a live stream together when I asked you if you'd like to come on from, I think it was like my second or third live stream that I did. And this has changed for them because before it was all Transformers.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of a mixture of Marvel and Power Rangers now.
Yeah. Do you get that as well? That you watch people's videos or see people in the community and you start to think, oh, I'd like to collect what they've got. And have you done that also? You know, that you've moved on to things.
Very much.
Because I think we're all an inspiration to everybody. It's like you watch Action Pop Dad and you think, oh, I love an action man. I'm an action man for ages. You know.
You doing your reviews on these.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've started picking them up. So I was grateful that my sister managed to find this over here.
They're fantastic. Hang on, we've got another guest, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Shabby, mate. You know, you just said you want an action man.
Yeah.
As you've been on this 2 years, I'll send you one, mate. You can have an action man.
Send you
one. Hello, Pete. How are you, Pete?
Hey.
We can hear you, Pete. We can hear you.
Sorry, I'm just trying this out. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Just turn your YouTube off.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know where to look.
Yeah, turn the YouTube down.
Mute it.
Yeah. I got my.
Yeah, turn the YouTube down.
Hang on. Is that better?
Pounds and toys.
Oh, there we go.
No, it's not better.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you fine.
Technical problems.
Honestly, mate, we can. If you can't hear us, we can definitely hear you.
Technical
Can you hear
problems
me now?
hurt so bad. I had them last week.
We can hear you. We can hear you, Pete.
Look down a little bit. Oh, he's looking. Is he looking? There we go.
Oh, brilliant. It's like you say, none of us will ever take the mick out of this. We've all been doing this, haven't we? Yeah.
No. This is really unfortunate.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Teething problems live streaming. It's not easy. Not easy.
I know exactly how you feel because this happened to me on Friday when I was trying to promote something.
Yeah, it did.
I'm gonna have to leave, guys.
Okay. All right, Pete. Thanks, Pete.
Bye.
Bless him.
This first go live streaming.
But yeah, but it's not what you said it. We've all been through it. I mean, honestly, the amount of times I've wanted to throw my camera against the wall when the internet don't work, and it's live, and you think, "Oh no!" Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's awful.
So just to cut back to what I said, what do you want, Shabs? Do you want a classic body or a blue pants body?
I don't want anything. Don't be daft. Don't be daft. No, don't worry about
I'm
it.
sending you an action man. So what do you want?
Send him an action man.
No.
You're having an action man.
Give him a blue pants one.
No, we're not. We're not on for that. Don't worry about that. But what my point was, though, it's just nice. You know, you watch other people's stuff and you think, "Oh, that looks pretty cool." That, you know, like the Transformers and stuff like that. I would never have got in. I mean, I had Transformers as a kid, but nothing major until I watched an 86 thing. I thought, "Oh, I'll grab a couple of them," and so forth. So yeah, I like that too. And I think it's like G.I. Joe. I've always said I don't know anything about it. So when you watch people's videos on G.I. Joe and you think, "Wow, look at that," and how cool is that? And look at it. You know, I like that. I like learning off other lines and so forth. I think it's really interesting.
The thing is, you say you don't want an action man, but my missus knows of 65 I've got. She doesn't know of the other 20 tucked away in the Lemmy room.
Now.
She won't.
Well, I mean, obviously, I know about Matt and Tez because, you know, after being with them for so many years, you get to know them, talk to the wives. But what are your partners all like? Are they supportive with it? Are they happy that you do it? You know?
Yeah.
To be fair, Carla is actually good as gold with it. She doesn't. All she ever says is don't make her skimp, which I wouldn't, because I think anyone who skints himself to buy a toy over paying bills is a bit of an idiot. But all she ever says is don't skint us, which I don't. And to be honest with you, when COVID hit, my band stopped. I fell out of doing live music, which was my big passion. I did it every week. And then I just got heavy into collecting toys. And through the pandemic, I tell you what, it kept my brain straight, having something to focus on. So
it kept us all the same, didn't it?
I agree with that. I do agree with that. I think it was nice during all this stuff for something to fall back on. And I mean, we've all collected anyway, all of us. You know, it's this. We haven't just started because of YouTube, have we? We've been doing this a long time, and we've all got stuff from childhoods and everything else. But it is nice to share it all. And you are right. I think it's one of those things where if you had a hobby during these past couple of years, it's fantastic that you had one because it's something to take your mind off everything that was going on. So yeah, I agree with that.
The other thing I love about it. Sorry, Matt, you carry on, mate.
No, just saying. Well, my wife supports me. Really, she doesn't really. You know, says it's a bit stupid what you do collecting plastic figures and dolls, but yeah, but she just lets you go.
My missus, I know for a fact my missus, all the people she works in the school, all the teachers there know I'm the mad doll man because the first time I released an Action Pop Dad video, they were all sat in the staff room at lunchtime apparently watching it. So
there you go. That's where you got you got all your subs. There you go.
Yeah.
What is also good about it is it's little things like I know Jackson plays with them now, but all my other things like my Doctor Who stuff. And because of this, I don't like to force anything onto Jackson. He's got to like it organically, but because he sees the toys of things I like, he gets into it. So we've been watching Doctor Who because he fell in love with the toys and now he's watching the show, and he fell in love with the Star Wars toys. Now he's watching the films, and it's like, yeah, we haven't got to watch crap on Cartoon Network now. We can watch Star Wars and Doctor Who.
See, that's kind of weird, Nick, because my nephew's like that. Because of all the collections that I've got, he's now kind of getting into this, that, and that. Now he's actually, the both of us, he sits down and he wants to watch Star Wars, he wants to watch He-Man, Thundercats, all the old stuff. But now he's wanting some the He-Man stuff, so I'm kind of glad that they brought the Revelations out, they brought the Kiddies cartoon. So this year he's given me a list, so he's wanting Battle Cat, he's wanting He-Man, he's wanting Skeletor, he wants Orko, he wants that.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great when they get into it. I mean, things like Jax is really into Action Force. Well, I can go to most toy fairs and I can pick up Beta Action Force figures for a couple of quid each, and he's happy as Larry. Just There you go, boy.
I tell you what, once you give your kid a mobile phone, all that goes away.
Yeah,
Pretty
he's only got a
much.
few
Don't
more
you reckon,
years.
Shabby?
A few more years.
Yeah, once they get a mobile phone, that's it.
I mean,
I go into Josh's room and like I have to save like the Star Wars figures that I bought him because he's taking them apart or painting them. It's like, no, well, I'll have.
See, I'm quite lucky because Lucy's always been banging to her toys, but she is 12 this year. So how long is this going to take before she turns around and says, you know what, you know, I'm not, you know, because Suki's the same way. But Suki, I said to Suki about Friday, do you want to do this? She said, well, I'll come in it, Dad. She said, but I don't really. I said, well, that's fine. But she likes the behind the camera stuff. She likes doing the phone and all that sort of stuff. But that's what collecting. So, you know, I'm quite lucky that I've got the two little ones, if you will, but the two older ones, they're not that bothered. So you're right, I think once the phone comes, you know what I mean? And now Lucy's doing it, she's seen Suki on her phone and, oh, what are you doing on that? Do you know what I mean? And getting into it.
A friend did say to me the other day, though, and he's got older kids than me, like they're sort of coming up their 20s now. He did say that they leave you in their early teens, but they start to come back to you as in their early adulthood. So
yeah,
I guess it's just
we did that. We did that in our teens. We did it. We did it. We got bin your parents off.
I wish I just had parents that encouraged you to keep the stuff or didn't get rid of it. You know, when what you collected as a kid.
Yeah.
My parents would a bit more kept it and then gave it back to you when you're older. You know, sort of thing.
Yeah, my mum did. I'll be honest.
Yeah, you were lucky, Shabby. Yeah,
very lucky. My mum kept everything, and I think that's where my love for toys came from. Was over the fact that I remember there was me and Simon, but we also have two other brothers, and so we all got stuff. So even as I'm getting older and coming out of it, really, my house is full of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, wrestling figures, that kind of thing. That I wasn't really interested in, but I have a love for it because it was in our house. Do you know what I mean? So I always remember playing with them and stuff like that. But yeah, I suppose we're very, very lucky in that sense.
Being a 90s kid, I mean, I had a good mix of 80s stuff, 90s stuff. So I had vintage Star Wars toys, but I had a lot of Power of the Force 2 toys because that really was what was available when I was a nipper.
Yeah.
And there was nothing more heartbreaking saying about your parents encouraging you to keep stuff. To go round my mum's house to find out that she let my nephews have a load of my still in car. I know they're not worth a lot, but my still in car Power of the Force 2 toys just ripped open. My Luke Jedi out with a lightsaber bent. I'm like, great. You know, cheers for that.
We are.
Cheers for that.
But it's not just the toys. Look at the creative side. I mean, I've learned so much of everybody. Tez with his graphics and editing and the artwork that people like Chris does, you know, Red 5, you know, Smugglers, RSI, the people that make dioramas and restore stuff like that. You know, we're very lucky in that sense because, yes, we're all toy collectors, but we've also got a lot more creative behind the scenes as well. Do you know what I mean? So I love that.
Got to expand it, haven't you?
Yeah, we have. But listen, I think we're going to call it a night because I know in England and especially where, you know, in the Netherlands, it's getting late in it. So I just want to turn around to everybody and say I couldn't have wished for a better 2-year anniversary live stream. I really couldn't. So I'll think this will be a memory I'll keep for a long, long time. This, you know, everyone coming in and supporting my fat ass. You know what I mean, laughing and joking. So honestly.
And you cried.
Yeah, well, I did get a bit emotional because I do wear my heart on my sleeve, I suppose. You lads mean a lot to me. Do you know what I mean? And the friends I've met and the people I keep meeting and everyone supporting each other and you're going into other people's streams and other people's videos and seeing the same people commenting and being in there. You should all be proud of yourselves. All of us have built such a good thing. And it's just going to carry on until, you know, till eventually we're all too old or too fat.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But I just wanted to thank every one of the people that have come on, the people in the chat. You know, you've been with us for 2 hours now, and I couldn't wish for a better stream. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you on USR. Don't forget, we've got Baz, you're streaming tomorrow, aren't you, Baz?
Yes.
Baz, we'll all go in there if we can, definitely. And USR, we've got Universal Toy Collector on Friday.
Yeah, we have.
So that'll be good.
Toy collector.
He seems like a really, really nice guy. I've watched him with Scuba, and he seems like a really nice guy. So again, thank you all so much. I'll just get to the end of this, and then I'll let you go. I'm a proud of. That's brilliant. Cheers, goodbye. Thank you all.
There were 60 people in the chat at one point.
Great, yeah, 60, yeah.
Got up to 70. I noticed it's 69 at one point. So that's
make sure you're all in the chat Friday. Yeah, because he's hosting Friday.
Yeah, same thing on Friday. Cheese, killer. And cheese people coming on. Don't worry about it, mate. Honestly, do not worry about it. That's been the story of my live stream for 2 years. So.
Yeah, we'd have to get you try and get you to join off stream and then practice a bit.
Yeah, we'll just talk to him. We'll tell Pete exactly how to do it.
Yeah.
It's not a problem at all. No, thank you, and thank you for the gift, man. Unbelievable. Did you see that gift, Tez? Were you on? Look what Vintage Dave sent.
Yeah. Oh yeah, saw that. Yeah, the red. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to open that in the video. That's why I'm not doing it now. I think gifts.
Did he send you any Swedish crackers?
No, I didn't get any Swedish crackers.
Never tasted a Swedish cracker.
Right, we're done. And at the bottom, I appreciate it. Thanks. Subscribe to every one of these. Everyone that's come on, everyone in the chat. Join them on Instagram, join them on Twitter, join them on YouTube. They are the nicest blokes on earth. Let's get to know everybody, okay? And with that, I'll see you later on. Thanks, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
See you, everybody.
Good night.
Chris